Yasha Allah. Shalom to everybody. Let's go ahead and start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors coming right to the elders, a GMS who teach and rule well. Shout out to the א.ק.א, the א.ק.א, and your children, anyone that's tuning in. I would like to say salutations and give you a mighty, mighty warm shalom. So by the title of the video, you guys can kind of already tell what we're going to be getting into today. Yes, the Christians, the pagan Christians, might I add, because they're not real Christians, but the pagan Christians have entered into the valley. Now, this is a spiritual lesson. We know when it talks about the valley in the scriptures, it could be likened unto the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, the valley of judgment. So let me explain. Now, when I say Christians have went into the valley, I mean, well, simply just that. We know the story about the valley of Jehoshaphat, right? Also known as the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, how all the nations came together or going to come together to fight each other, one big giant battleground, if you will. So I know you're thinking, well, Brother Abraham, how does that correlate to the Christians? Well, let me get right into it. So how many denominations do these pagans have? And they're so-called, and I do want to stress so-called, but how many denominations do these so-called Christians have? You got apostolic. Those are the ones that say you got to speak in tongues to make it, a wop baba lubop, a wop bamboo, that shit. You got the Baptist niggas. You got the Episcopalians. You got Seventh-day Adventists, Lutheran, Catholics. I'm trying to think. What are all the denominations? I said Baptist. I said Episcopalian. I said Seventh-day Adventist. I said Lutheran. I said Apostolic. Oh, and non-denominational. So all of those motherfucking denominations have entered the valley against the Israelites. All of those you expect me to believe that all of y'all fake ass, pagan ass, false denominations of the so-called Sunday sun worshiping pagan church, y'all all put y'all differences aside like it's the whole world's gonna do in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. You telling me y'all Christians put all y'all fake differences aside to come against the Israelites? That's bullshit. I laugh at that. That's false. That's not true. I reject that in the name of Yahweh Shai. That's bullshit. You sit here and telling me to believe all y'all Christians just came to a round table and said, okay, well, you believe you have to say sorry to make it to white man Jesus. You believe you got to say a wop babaloo a wop bamboo to make it to white man Jesus, and so on and so forth. So all of y'all put all y'all differences aside and said, we got it right and the Israelites got it wrong. That's bullshit. See, a brother like me see what the fuck y'all trying to do. And I know how this shit goes. I done lived in 5 different states, homie. This is what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to get the men of Yahweh Shai off the streets so y'all can go back to fighting amongst yourselves about who is the real fucking Sunday pagan or whatever the fuck you niggas be arguing about in that damn harlot house. But I see what the fuck you niggas is doing. If y'all just tuning in, I'm going on the topic of how these fake ass pagan Christians have went into the valley on the spiritually speaking. Because we know when the Bible talks about the valley, it's talking about the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, the valley of judgments, if you will. That's what these fake sun worshiping pagan Christians call themselves doing. They done put all their differences aside and said, look, we got a bigger enemy to fight. We know we all got different beliefs in this white man Jesus bullshit, but you know what? We got a bigger enemy, the truth. That's what they're doing. It's a mini mock valley of Yahweh Shaphat. That's what this is. That's literally what they're doing. It's a mini mock of the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. If you have the spiritual eye salve to receive it. They're mocking us right now. They're mocking our king right now. They're trying to all come up against us. Like I said, that's bullshit. If you expect me to believe an Episcopalian sat down with a Seven Adventist, that a Baptist sat down with an Apostolic, and they all said, okay, nigga, that's bullshit. To the highest degree. I reject that shit to the highest degree. I ain't stupid. And shalom to everybody in the comments too. I see you guys. I'm trying to stay on top of it. These fake JC Penny ass niggas done went into the valley on us, or at least called themselves, going into the valley on us. They really said we're gonna put all our differences aside. Let me tell you something, Yashala. If y'all truly believe a Seventh-day Adventist, an Apostolic, an Episcopalian, a Lutheran, and everything else up under that sun worship bullshit that was created when we were in chains, if you believe anything these people are saying, you might truly just be lost. And I mean that 100%. Not no respectfully, not no metaphor. I mean straight up. You just might be lost. If you can't see what the hell is going on. I'm just shocked people is really allowing it to go on. Y'all supposed to be able to see through this crap. Y'all supposed to go up to them Christians and be like, so all y'all just put y'all differences together. Wasn't it like 8 to 10 different denominations when Yahweh only said it was one way? Y'all said it was 10 ways. And then when the Israelites come with the true way, how conveniently all the fucking fake ass son pagan worshiping ass niggas done put their differences aside. How convenient. Unbelievable. How convenient. But it's just more proof, man. The Lord has to be dealing with you. If he's not dealing with you, you might as well be in your lower level root chakra animal shit, whatever they call it. You just on some lower level shit is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to get too deep and have people say, oh, he's trying to change and add to the doctrine. You get what I'm trying to say. You on some low level animal type root shit, homie. If the Lord not dealing with you, it just is what it is. You Christians shouldn't have anything to say, man. Anything to say at all. Y'all still got motherfucking infighting amongst yourselves. But you expect me to believe that just got cleared overnight because the Israelites got on the scene. No, that's because Yahweh Shah hitting them pockets up, but not in the way that you like. That's what that is. I'm not stupid. Yahweh Shah done touched them pockets and y'all feeling it. Brother Abraham done put you niggas on blast about fucking niggas' wives and fucking niggas' kids, and y'all feeling it. Sister Sherry said, no, I ain't gonna come through this weekend. It's hot right now. Yeah, we blowing up the money and we blowing up the pussy. They don't like that. I don't give a fuck. This ain't even the motherfucking thing to play with. And that shows y'all don't read. Because if you truly understood and you read the Bible, blessed is he that readeth, you'd understand this is not the thing to play with. This is not the thing to do monkey see, monkey do with. The Bible is the last thing you play with. This is not Harry Potter. This is not the Glass Castle. This is not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This is not what's that shit you niggas was reading? This is not the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. This is none of that. This is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's what we're dealing with. These niggas trying to reduce our power to a halftime special. To a Dr. Seuss book. This is the most important, beautiful book on the planet. This is not for everybody. This isn't an all-inclusive thing. And a lot of you guys will get further just being 100, but y'all want to have y'all cake and eat it too. Like y'all the first person to do that, like nobody can't see the signs. You can't have your cake and eat it too. A lot of y'all think y'all fooling Yahweh Shai. It's going to come to the light that you are only deceiving yourself. And maybe the other couple little stragglers you had with you, but you sure as hell wasn't deceiving the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. That I can promise you out of my own mouth, from the horse's mouth. You definitely wasn't deceiving him, for sure, without a doubt. Y'all Christians talking mad shit like y'all so strong, and half you motherfucking Christians can't even be alone. I've been talking to these fake ass pagan Christians, every state I go to. These motherfuckers can't even handle their woman not being around them. I got Christians coming to me. I'm supposed to be an Israelite. I'm supposed to be the scum of the earth, this, that, and the third. I got fake ass pagan Christians walking up to me trying to get advice on relationships, on women and whatnot. I got my other aq or here. He can confirm for me, but I don't need that right now. I'm just telling you like it is. You Christians can't even handle being away from your woman. You can't serve your woman and Yahweh. It don't work that way. Yeah, I'm trying to tell this motherfucking Christian, hey, bro, leave that girl alone, bro. You telling me she not respecting you, she not answering your phone when you call her. I'm still trying to help this motherfucker out. And he a pagan. You think you took my advice? Come on now. No, man, I just don't want to be alone. Shit, Jacob's trouble gonna be motherfucking the bar exam if you can't handle a bitch. If you can't handle a Eve, nigga, you ain't gonna you motherfucking Sunday pagans gonna collapse during Jacob's trouble. If you talking about being alone, do you know that the scripture says during that time a man is going to desire to hear another man's voice? No, you didn't know that though, but I bet you know John 3:16, and you don't even know that. Stupid pagan Christian. Oh man, shit. Talking about they afraid to be alone. Christians, yeah, that was a true story. True story. I was giving a Christian a Sunday pagan Christian advice about his girl. They supposed to know it all, but don't even know how to deal with a woman. You come into an Israelite. I'm supposed to be a heretic, a pagan. I'm supposed to be everything up under the sun, but from the tribe of Judah. But you're gonna come to me and ask me for advice. That's why I said you Sunday pagan Christians are funny. You guys think the Lord has a short memory. A lot of y'all gonna try to run back in that day, and you're gonna find out the Lord doesn't forget, and He's not mocked. Because he's an Ephraimite or not an Ephraimite. He was a Manassite, so I tried to put him hip. Did you think he was receptive to anything regarding Yahweh? Why Yahweh Shai? You didn't want that. You wanted to know how to motherfucking get the bitch on your dick. You clearly don't know about King Solomon, homie. He asked Yahweh why Yahweh Shai for wisdom, and for asking for wisdom, guess what he got? He got the money. He got the riches. He got the bitches. That's a modern term. You get what I'm saying? He didn't ask for no punana. He asked for the rakah, the ruach. Whatever your dialect is. You know what I'm trying to say? The Holy Spirit, wisdom, Sophia. You get what I'm trying to say? And for not being a greedy pig, Yahweh Shai blessed him with the crown, with the scepter, with gold, with women. Y'all don't get it, man. It is an easy thing to the Lord to make a man rich, wealthy, well off, whatever word you want to use. It's not hard. Yeah, you ever heard obedience is better than sacrifice? You're learning how to connect the dots. This is very, very simple. I'm not even dumbing it down. I'm just kicking the ballistics. It's simple shit, people. Simple shit. Now remember these motherfucking pagans. Remember all the shit they talking. These gonna be the same people in that chip line waiting to get chipped up. Remember, they're gonna be the same ones talking about follow the laws of the land. And God knows my heart. Remember, because the Lord does. The Lord don't forget. The Lord is not mocked. Everybody's talking good now, but the lights still have to go off. Remember, the lights still have to go off. Egypt was in gross darkness, talking about the original landmass at one point in time, if you can receive it. Y'all don't even know. We're already in gross darkness. What the fuck you think is gonna happen when these lights go out, man? When these nuclear generators and these EMP bombs get dropped off? All electricity gone to the grid, out of there. It's over. You're going to see that we were always in gross darkness here in this wicked, forsaken, cursed land. You're going to find that out. We were always here in gross darkness. We were never in the light. When these lights go out and y'all truly see how dark this bitch can get, man, I don't even know, dude. For you, I mean, I know for myself, but I'm talking about for you guys. Work out your own salvation, fear and trembling, right? So like I said, when it comes to you guys, I don't even know, man. When y'all see how this shit really finna pop, bro, oh my God, bro, niggas finna, man, y'all niggas don't even know, bro. Y'all niggas really not fucking hip. We are currently in what you would call gross darkness right now. I know it don't seem like it because, well, let's say you're on an airplane, you look down, you see the entire, USA Babylon lit up like a Christmas tree. But I promise you, when this shit, when it comes, y'all gonna see. You're not gonna you're not gonna be able to see probably about 2 to 3 feet in front of you. This place is really heavily dependent on its fake ass man-made lights and electrical system. A lot of y'all don't know that, and I don't expect you to. You're carnal. I mean, you're probably worried about the Super Bowl or the stupid niggerdom. The point I'm trying to make is when this shit gets dark, you're gonna realize y'all were fucked. These people that you're trying to die and click up with so badly, they're gonna leave you high and dry. They're gonna leave you hanging by your brass bras with your drawers on a unicorn. Inside joke, Royce the 5'9". My father said it best, man. Everybody gotta live their life and see for themselves, man. As my father said, the world hates when you big up the father. That's one thing I noticed. I was punished a lot throughout my life, for choosing to love my father instead of my wicked ass mother. They hate it when you quote the father. They hate it. Don't believe me? Start doing it. Watch how many teeth start smacking and people start exhaling. I done lived in 5 different states. You can take my word on it. It ain't like you got to leave and do it yourself. I done already did the hard work. I did the footwork. All you got to do is just test it at this point. Free of charge. Ain't even got to get your lazy ass up. All you got to do is just listen and give it a shot. Give it a chance. You people are so stupid and so ignorant, man. And I get it. Some of y'all scared, but if you're scared, take your bitch ass to church, man. Everybody that's afraid is gonna die, according to the scripture, man. You can't be afraid. This ain't the time. You should have been afraid before you went off, before your Hawashai in your previous life. That was the time to be afraid. We in the last go round now. This ain't the time to be scared now. You talking about they afraid, they scared. Well, you wasn't scared when you went off, during the time of Moses. So don't get scared now in the last captivity in the 10 toes of time. That pottery clay and that steel. Don't get scared now. We in the last captivity, so he's scared now. No, 2 lifetimes ago, Yahweh Shai gonna show you you wasn't scared 2 lifetimes ago, 2 captivities ago. It's not how that work. Just because you want something to be true so badly, it don't make it true, homie. And I said it in 2020. You can't control what's going on in another man's house. Don't believe me? Try it. Try it. And I ain't even talking about another elect, brother. Just try one of these simple-minded Babylonians, these gun-toting Babylonians. Go in their house and try to control it and see what happens. I know you fat-ass, unhealthy-ass, Sunday pagan, pork-eating, seafood boiled Christians want these motherfucking Khazarians to be the people of the book, but they're not. You know why? Because you got people, and this is just one example. Let me clarify that. One example. This isn't the definitive example. Those people over there, those Ishmaelites, them Arab nations, yeah, that's their house. They're actually from there. I think they would know their neighbor. If you lived on the block for about 20 years, I think you'd know it, or 20 plus years, I think you'd know everybody on your block. Right or wrong. Now I'm talking to my homeowners, right? Right or wrong. That's their house. That's the house of the Ishmaelites. They know who their fucking neighbor is. You don't fight for 25 plus fucking years strapping bombs to your wives and children's for nothing. They're fighting because they know those devils don't belong in their house. Stupid. Only people here in America and in them UK retarded countries, motherfuckers want to believe that shit. But when you look outside of Russia's excluded, Russia stood, 10 toes down. But when you look at these other motherfucking UK type other bullshit ass countries, they're the only people that hold on to that false narrative. Everybody else is like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, bro? No kingdom lasts forever. That's how they looking at y'all. And if you really subscribe to the Bible, if you truly believe as it is written, Salakia, I'm in the spirit, But if you truly believe as it is written, then you understand it's nothing that nobody can do, bro. This is prophecy, dude. You know what prophecy means? to speak before, or prophesy. Prophesied means to speak before. All of this was spoken before. It was prophesied that a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, modern day Tel Aviv, Palestine, Jerusalem. Yeah, all the same shit. It was prophesied that Jerusalem would be trodden down by the Gentiles during the time of the Gentiles, until the time of the Gentiles is up. This is all in there. You have to believe as it is written. We taught these niggas how to wash the fuck up, and now they gonna teach you the gospel. The math ain't math, and homie, that it don't work like that. I know y'all want to believe it. You know that, okay, well, we taught him how to wash up. When they came out the caves, and then all of a sudden we just lost our fucking mind and needed help with. No, that's not how that worked. When the first fucking church and university ever on the planet Earth was in Ethiopia, a country in Africa, and you still ain't got white people popping out black babies. I still ain't seen that yet. But you know what I have seen? I've seen plenty of melanated couples, men and women, pop out a little motherfucking albino ass looking negroid. Yeah, plenty of times. The proof is all in your face. But I said it in 2020. For it to be a chosen, there has to be a non-chosen. For it to be a hot, there has to be a cold. For it to be a hard, it has to be a soft. For it to be a wet, there has to be a dry. For it to be people to understand, here it comes, it has to be people that do not. Now y'all understand why I talk this way, bro. This shit is fucking serious, bro. Everybody can't make it, dude. Y'all don't get this shit, man. The Lord is not playing. He's not fucking playing, dude. This is serious shit, man. And I know what they think. Well, why do y'all do this? One, we were commanded to, according to the scriptures. Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai commanded us to do this. We are literally commanded to do this shit. And it's not an easy walk. That's one thing. See, Christians want it to be so easy, and life is nothing about life is easy. Life is about suffering. A Christian want life to be easy, but that's not so. This walk is not easy. A lot of y'all don't even know what y'all worship. While y'all coming up against the Israelites, y'all gonna find out we was not the people to be playing with. Remember, the Lord don't need numbers. All the Lord Yahweh needs is obedience. He don't need numbers. The Christians, you fake Christian because you're not real, but you fake Christians got this junk confused. The Lord don't need numbers. He don't need a big crowd. He don't need none of that. The flash, the glitz, the glam. He don't need none of it. At some point, people got to wake up or not. It still is, whether you hear or whether you forbear. That's one thing. Christians, these fake Christians, believe that the Lord want everybody to listen to him. No, the Lord is only dealing with the elect. Let's start speaking, precepts that y'all don't talk about in that fake harlot house. The Lord is only dealing with the elect of the nation of Yasha Allah. And that's true, yeah. They are full of shit. I see that down there. I just glanced down. Yeah, them Christians is full of fucking shit. Full of shit. Let me go ahead and say something real quick. Do you know how many families these Christians have destroyed in the name of white man Jesus? Do you know how many children that these quote unquote Christians have destroyed in white man Jesus? I mean, I could go on, bro. Y'all Christians are full of shit. I have seen y'all break up families in them harlot houses. And then the dude go and the little girl in there by herself. And you know how y'all old adulterers do. The Lord hate an old adulterer that doteth. Y'all know how y'all is. Y'all Christians is full of shit. But it's cool. Yahweh Shah, he worked it out. And them Christians, y'all fake Christians know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Yahweh Shah worked it out. You wondering why that comment section blocked and you can't put nothing on there. Yeah, Yahweh shot worked it out. You feel me? Yeah, they know what I'm talking about. Wonder why they can't comment on all them songs. The Lord is marking you niggas. This is real. The Lord is letting you know, hey, I see you. That's why y'all can't comment on some of them songs. Because the Lord is tired of your singing. He's grown tired of your fake ass singing and your fake ass tambourines and your fake ass drum set. He's tired of all that shit. That's why when you go to those songs like Work It Out, you can't comment on that bitch no more. The comment section is blocked because the Lord is letting you know via YouTube he's tired of your fake Sunday worship and singing. Yeah, I know I'm not the only one. My eyes work good and well, homie. It's a lot of them fake Sunday Christian songs. When you click on them, you go to the comment section, and the comment section it's been disabled. That was not so before. I remember. I've been listening to some of them songs since I was a child. It's the reason why them comment sections is blocked because the Lord is letting you fake Sunday pagan Christians know it's on and popping, and y'all full of shit. And He's tired of your fucking singing. He's tired of your fake tambourine. He's tired of your fake ass drum set. He's tired of your wop baba loobap or wop bamboo bullshit you call speaking in tongues. He's tired of all of it. That's why you can't comment on them Christian songs no more. That's Yahweh telling you, I see you, nigga, and I'm tired of your fake ass singing. Y'all gonna learn, bro. Certain things you just don't play with, and there's one thing you definitely don't play with, and that's the scriptures, dude. This ain't no daytime special. This isn't the fucking Big Bang Theory. This isn't none of that stupid Babylonian shit. This is the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. This isn't fucking Zeus. This isn't fucking Drewski. This isn't Aisha Speed. This isn't fucking who else? I'm going through it all. This isn't fucking Kai Connect. This ain't none of that. This ain't love and hip hop. None of that. Jersey Shore. None of that. This is the words of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. I'm gonna take a word from my brother Rayab of the Borderland brothers. A lot of you niggas need to learn to stay in your fucking lane, bro. Talking about you, Jakes. Stay in your fucking lane, bro. If you a lace front bitch, be a lace front bitch. If you a wizard drug dealing nigga, be a wizard drug dealing nigga. If you's a capping ass nigga, be a capping ass nigga. If you a football ass nigga, be a football ass nigga. You get where I'm going? Stay in your fucking lane, homie, because then you gonna find out you gonna get exposed for being something that you not, homie. Oh, you think you worldly niggas was the only one that don't like that false claiming? Like I said, a lot of y'all getting ready to find out. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai was the first one to do a lot of things. If you think you don't like niggas false claiming your fake ass gang bullshit satanic sect, because all them gangs go back to Satanism, then what the hell you think Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai feels about men false claiming the scriptures or false claiming to understand his word? You don't think he holds that higher than your stupid ass fake ass gang shit? I would think the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords would hate a false claimer of his word like you fake niggas hate a false claimer of your fake ass satanic gang with satanic roots. These niggas out here think they Yahweh, nigga. They think they was the first one to do something. They said they was the one that hung the sun up in the sky. They said they was the one that told the water don't cross the motherfucking sandbar. Okay. All right, nigga. That's why I said when these lights cut off, bro, niggas don't even know how serious. Niggas gonna be really trying to motherfucking cop please with Yahweh Shai. That's the wrong person to cop a plea with. Y'all gonna learn, dude. He is really not mocked. I know you want to believe it's bullshit, but no, he's really not mocked, dude. You have to receive recompense for the things you do and say, especially against his messengers. You ever heard the expression "don't shoot the messenger"? That was likened to automatic disrespect against the king in those days, and still in this time. If the messenger went to your kingdom, to your walls, and word got back to the king that you shot an arrow at him, or you had one of your knights try to, pull the sword on him, that okay, your kingdom would have got erased overnight. It's just rules, bro. It's certain things you don't do, which y'all motherfucking fake Sunday pagans still ain't learned. Certain things you just don't do. You don't shoot the messenger, homie. Hell, Yahweh Shai was the ultimate messenger of Yahweh. So, I mean, I know you guys don't give a damn. You did that to him. It's just the point I'm trying to make. Certain things you don't do. But I mean, I said it. I said it in 2020. You niggas can't touch Yahweh. You damn sure can't touch Yahweh Shai. So what's the next best option? Get his kids, get his children. What children? I'm glad you asked. The children of Yashar Allah. Yes, this is a very simple concept. The Bible says there's nothing new under the sun. So at that point, I'm either have to believe you or I'm about to believe the word. And that's not a hard choice. I made that choice in 2020. So that won't be a hard choice. Talking about either believing you or the word. That won't be a hard one. You niggas think our book is play play. You gonna find out. No, your wife was play play when she leave you for an elect man. That's what you gonna find out. Ain't nothing funny when it come to Yahweh Shemi. I wish a lot of you niggas don't get nothing funny. Just to be able to see the look on you pagans' faces when these devils turn on y'all. I want to say I want to be there to see it, but I'm straight. Everything ain't worth seeing. I'm more, inquiring on how the righteous are going to be saved versus on how the wicked are going to be punished. I can actually give a damn about, how the wicked are going to be punished during Jacob's trouble. Plus, I got a pretty good idea. I done lived in 5 different states, so I got a pretty good idea of how people are going to act when the drugs are gone, when the whores are gone, when the lightning rod, black man is gone, meaning you can't take your frustration out on poor George anymore. When the food is not easily accessible. I lived in 5 different states. I know a little something, man. Shit. It's always good now. It's not a game, people. This is not a game. A lot of people think they slick. I mean, I don't know. Niggas think they slick. Christians think they slick. Fake Christians, they think they slick. People that claim to be in our doctrine think they slick. Everybody's slick. No, nobody's sincere. Wrong S word. No, everybody's slick, but nobody's sincere no more. It's crazy because when you go into someone's house, you can literally, this is like modern day we're talking about. You can literally go into someone's house, whether it's their home, their country, or their state. You can literally go into someone's house, be on your best behavior, do your homework and your research, and motherfuckers will still treat you like shit. I was living proof of that. I went to California. I was on my best behavior. Niggas still treated me like shit. I went to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Was on my best behavior. Niggas still treated me like shit. I was in El Paso, Texas on my best behavior, and people still treated me like shit. Did I repay evil for evil? No. So what does that mean? A lot of you people have a judgment coming in and out the truth. Why? Because I didn't repay evil for evil. Let's just get into a little bit of everything tonight. Why quench the spirit? A lot of you people not right, dude. You don't respect when people come at y'all the first time and kindness. And that's in the truth and out of the truth. I done lived in 5 different states. I know what I'm talking about. I know what the Bible says about a man that travels. A lot of y'all not right. Y'all can run from it. I don't care. You're not going to be able to run during the time of Jacob's trouble. In the truth and out the truth. Because the Lord is not mocked. And if you in this truth, you definitely shouldn't be messing with no brothers. You shouldn't be trying to put your brother down, because we definitely understand what the scripture says about how a man can say, how could a man say he loves Yahweh who he hath never seen, but you hate your brother who you see every day. I don't care. I keep it 100. Y'all know how y'all did me. Let's just keep it 1,000. And I came in here with nothing but smiles because I knew this is the work of the Lord. You better come in here with the right attitude, or don't come in this motherfucker at all. And people think I done forgot about that. All the venom, all the grime, all the dirt. Please. It's a reason why I ain't do nothing. As my father said, bro, it's a method to my madness. If I don't do nothing, you disrespect me, best believe I done took it up with my Lord. Believe that. I'm not one of these fake Sunday pagan Christians where you can slap my cheek and then I turn the other one and then you slap it again. It's okay. People fake, man. Just people not legit. Everybody want to be the front man. Everybody want what the next nigga got. but don't want to, but ain't happy with what they got. You got people out here with kids that they have access to. I mean, like in their home, not weekend. Still not happy. You got people with loyal wives, but still worried about who the next brother in the truth or in the world is screwing, and the list goes on. Oh, you lying, Tavon? Well, I lived in 5 different states. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Either this Bible is a real book to you or it's not. But you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't be in the truth and then hating on your brother. That's not how that works. And then hide behind the scripts. That's not how that works. Like the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah is not 10 times brighter than the sun, beholding the good and the evil. It's all about how you conduct yourself in this truth. It's the reason why I'm moving the certain way I'm moving this truth, man. I want everything that I've done to be to be accounted for. Everything that I've ever done in this truth, Salaki, I know that was a lot, but everything I've ever done in this truth, I want to be able to account for it. I don't want to be able to. I don't want to stand before Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, and be like, oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember me doing that. No, that's why I move the way I move in this truth. So when it's all said and done, I can say, no, I remember everything I've done in this truth from 2020 all the way down. It's a like my father said, it's a method to my madness. I'm moving through this truth like eggshells because I understand the judgment, man. I remember what Yahweh Shai asked Peter 3 times when he said, do you love me? I remember that. I don't know about other people, but I actually believe it. That's why I move a certain way in this truth, because I understand this is not my flock. This is Yahweh Shai's flock. Humbly, respectfully, with the utmost respect. This isn't my flock, homie. That's why I was moving the way I was moving over there. Kind, respectful, being slow to anger. Y'all don't know, bro. Yahweh Shai take this flock seriously, dude. Oh, you think because he ain't got a nice cushy title or he don't get as much views that Yahweh Shai not worried about him? Don't fuck around and find out, dude. That's what a lot of you niggas really need to be worried about. Don't fuck around and find out, dude. Because you want to talk down about me. I believe me and Yahweh, and this is for anybody at this point. I'm not talking about anyone in particular when I say this, but this is for anybody. I would like to believe me and Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai have a lot in common. Considering the fact I don't got custody of my 2 fucking daughters right now, 2 black girls, and we know Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai like is the nation of Israel to 2 comely women. Not to mention I'm fucking oppressed. I would like to think Yahweh Shai is rooting for me, is what I'm trying to say. If you're still wondering, what is he trying to say? Let me sum it all up. I would like to think Yahweh Shai is rooting for the guy like me. The black boy that was abused his whole life, had his father taken from him because of his wicked ass mama in the system, grew up. Then the women he fell in love with, black women, they repeated the same bullshit that his mama did and then took his 2 little black girls from him. I would like to think Yahweh Shai is rooting for that guy. The guy that still decided to keep going in this truth after having quote unquote people in this truth shit on him. The Lord didn't forget what happened in California, New Mexico, and El Paso. I hope you don't think that. I would like to think Yahweh Shai is rooting for that guy. That's the one right there. The one that's being oppressed, even by some, and I do say some because it's not everybody, even the one that's being oppressed by some of the people in this truth. Yahweh Shai is rooting for that, brother. That's what I believe. Yahweh Shai is rooting for that, sister. He's rooting for the oppressed. There's an Israel even within Israel. Yahweh Shai is only dealing with the oppressed. And a lot of y'all are going to see that y'all were really oppressing some of your brothers and sisters in this truth too. It ain't too late. But a lot of y'all need to get it together, dude. And I'm working on myself. I know I got my own issues. Like I said, that's why I was moving the way I was. Because you don't want to be out here talking about, oh, I don't remember that. Well, how the fuck you out here, as my father said, how the hell you out here doing shit and you don't remember? That's not the way you should be moving out here. My dad told me, my father, my black father told me that. You shouldn't be out here moving if you don't plan on remembering stuff. That's not how that work. That's why brother Abraham moves the way he moves in this truth. Because like my father taught me, train up a child in the way that, that's right. So when he gets older, he went out to part. And my father taught me that, man. Don't be out here moving, son, if you don't plan on remembering shit. And I'm in the truth. This is the highest office you could be working for. Yahweh why Yahweh Shai. So I gotta move on eggshells. I don't want to be like, oh, I don't remember that Yahweh Shai. What you mean? What you mean I said something to that brother? What you mean I did something to that sister? I don't remember that. No. You was in the wrong thing then. You want to remember everything you do in this truth, homie. Believe that. This is not the time to be having your eyes roll back, talking about, oh, I forgot, I got weak. This is not the time. And if you do, well, you know what the scripture say you got to do? And I ain't got no apology from nobody. So, that's why I'm still talking the way I'm talking, because I ain't got no apology from nobody. Not that I'm asking for one, because, everybody grown. Plus, I got more faith in Yahweh Shai. I think I did a video 2020, the beginning of 2024 or something like that. I got more faith in Yahweh Shai's judgment than I do in most people coming back, swallowing their pride and admitting that they did wrong. It just is what it is. At the end of the day, the Bible says you have to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So, do I really care if motherfuckers come back and apologize for how they did me? No, because at the end of the day, there's an elect. Hell, how I'm thinking about it, you might not even be of the elect, chosen before the foundation of the earth. Especially if you're in this truth treating brothers wrong. Let's really talk about it, bro. Let's really, really talk about it. I still got stories I gotta bring out from Cali, from New Mexico, from El Paso. I still got stories. I just had to put that to the side to focus on Yahweh Why, Yahweh Shai. People think they slick. Yes, even in this truth, people think they're slick, but it doesn't work that way. The Lord is not mocked. You better not be in this truth talking about you don't remember what you was doing to people. Or the Lord will make you remember. I said it. You don't want the Lord to make you remember the time, man. A lot of people getting ready to remember the time, like the Michael Jackson song. You don't want Yahweh Shai to make you remember the time. You want him to forget. You want him to throw it into the sea of forgetfulness. You do not want, I'll say it again, you do not want Yahweh Why Yahweh Shai to make you remember the time. You want him to throw it into the sea of forgetfulness. But hey, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I don't give a damn. I'm going to keep moving this way in this truth that I'm moving, because the Lord is showing me signs every day that I'm on the right path, and I just got to keep it moving and don't look back, because everybody that did what they did is going to get what they're going to get accordingly. It ain't a Bible verse that can save you from that, because my Lord is not mocked, especially to people in this truth. If we claim that we're, at a higher standard, then we need to be acting like it, damn it. Hating on the brother because he young or he look good, weak shit. Hating on the brother because in your head you feel like he got a better chance with a lady that you made, weak shit. You trying to get up on a brother because you got the numbers gang and it's more y'all and y'all know it, weak shit. And if it applies, wear it. Like I said, I didn't call nobody out personally, so I'm just talking in general, bruh. That's weak shit. A brother coming in this truth just wanting to serve the King of Kings, Lords of Lords, and you try to put burden on top of burden on top of burden on him, weak shit. I'm gonna call it out. I don't care, dude. I'd rather be seen blameless before Yahweh Why Yahweh Shai than you cats anyways. I lived in 5 different states. I seen how people in the truth were treating me too. But it's all good. I got faith that my Lord is gonna handle that. That's why I didn't do anything. Everything happens for a reason. If you do something to somebody and they don't do nothing, you probably should be worried. Don't get a big head and think you king shit. Don't feed your own ego. As they say back home, don't start eating your own dick. Don't do that. Don't eat your own dick, homie. Y'all know Jake be on that time. Oh man, I'm this, I'm that. The whole time you don't even know the Lord's setting something up real nice and slick for you. That's what I call a no-no, bro. You don't you don't treat newcomers in the truth like shit, bro. You don't treat newcomers in the truth like a toilet brush, homie. I call that a spiritual no-no. And Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah, my Lord, my king, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, he gonna get what whoever he need to get. And I know I ain't the only one, and I know I'm not the first one, and I probably won't be the last one. But it gotta be spoken on. There's a lot of things that don't get spoken on. I'm gonna speak on it. It's the truth. But like I always say, like the timeless classic, you don't like that. But come on, y'all, say it with me. But I'm pretty sure you wouldn't like it if I was fucking your wife, right? Come on, y'all should already know how we do this by now. You think I like how people was treating me in the truth? A lot of people not right, man. I'm gonna speak it, dude. I don't care. A lot of people shouldn't have been out here doing what they was doing. There's an Israel within Israel, according to the scriptures, man. Make sure you keep an account of what the hell you're doing in this truth, or my Lord Yahweh Shah will, bro. And you, like I said, you don't want him to make you remember the time. And that's for whoever. You shouldn't be in this truth. The highest office on the planet, motherfucking hating on your brother when we all fighting for the same thing. Because one is too many women on this damn planet. Anyways, I know a lot of brothers is simple. It's too many damn Eves on this planet for a brother to risk the kingdom because he's jealous of what another brother may or may not have. Let's really talk about it. If somebody ever do you wrong in this truth, don't repay them evil for evil. You go ahead and move on and keep doing you, and you already know. You pray to the Lord. That's how you do that. I'm living proof of that. I can honestly say it since I've been in this truth. Any brother that has ever did me wrong, came at me sideways, or did any type of numbers thing, or tried to click up on me, in the truth, right? I know you're thinking in the truth, right? All of Israel ain't Israel, but anyone who has done that to me, I've never repaid them evil for evil. I've always kept it pushing, always, because I understand what's at stake. That, like I said, this is not my flock. This is Yahweh Shah's flock. This is his show. He's the motherfucking captain, not none of you niggas. Talking about the ones that was hating. It's not my doctrine. This is not my flock. I'm just happy to be a part of the biggest thing on the planet. And people was mad. Niggas couldn't even talk about the haters, talking about the haters. Niggas couldn't even see past my fucking face. Like, damn, niggas, you gay? Why the fuck is like I can't be this big of a deal, homie. If we talking about immortality, unlimited riches, multiple wives, why the fuck is you worried about a nigga? You shouldn't be worried if he's teaching the same doctrine or not, or if he's switching it. That's what I would be worried about. But it just goes to show you there's an Israel within Israel, according to the scripture. I pray you guys was edified by this, man. Till next time. Shalom. Shalom.